In the basement of Kirksville City Hall is where you'll find the Adair County E911 Center. For nearly 15 years, Director Chris Kilday has learned to run the center on a very small budget. She says it's not much, but it's enough to get her and her employees by and still answer the calls for help.
All in my budget is the basic expenses that we have to have. Everybody's up to date on their trainings, which is a lot of expense. It's doable. We're better than a lot of places.
I'm proud of the way that we've been very efficient about running that center, very economical. The everyday operations of the center, we've got that covered. We do that really well. I think we have an exceptional 911 center. We have a lot to be proud of.
Kilday also has the support of the Adair County 911 Joint Services Board. It is comprised of officials from Truman State University, the City of Kirksville, the Adair County Ambulance District, and the Adair County Sheriff's Office. They all pay a certain percentage to help keep the center running.
The four entities do have some money set aside for emergency expense or breakage of equipment.
The joint services agreement that we wrote 13 years ago, that the center will always be funded because anything that we need, we just bill out to the four different governments.
Even though the center gets by pretty well, there is one big concern about the future. Board members are worried because when the dispatch center needs upgraded equipment down the road, there won't be enough money in the budget to pay for that.
When it comes to a major overhaul of the capital equipment, the phone trunking systems, the software for answering the calls, the mapping software, all that has a limited lifetime.
If we have to go to new equipment, you're talking over $100,000.
For the last few years, the Adair County E911 Board have been trying to find ways to get more funding. They currently get funding from a landline tax, but with fewer people using them nowadays, Missouri lawmakers are hoping that a cell phone 911 tax will help make up the difference. Recently, the Missouri House passed a bill that would allow local county governments to collect a maximum $1.50 monthly fee on cell phones.
It would allow us to spread the cost to people that actually use the services, that have the cell phones, and it would cover the additional cost of having cell phone enhanced 911 services available.
Basically how that will work is we will receive only money if it passes for the ones that have a billing address for Adair County. County commissioners will have to put it to a vote and ask all the citizens if they will pass it or not.
No matter what lies ahead, the board will continue doing whatever it takes to keep the center going and making sure the calls for help will continue to be answered. Reporting from Kirksville, Vanessa Alonso, KTVO News.